The 4-second trick that destroys any insult, neuroscience. The 4-second power pause that rewires your brain and gives you unshakable calm. Stop feeling ashamed. Use this trick to receive 37% fewer critical remarks. Why your brain blanks when you're insulted, and how to end the awkward freeze. Destroy insults instantly. Use these 3 simple, devastatingly effective frameworks. What if I told you that your brain is? That awkward freeze when someone insults you isn't a weakness. It's a survival instinct gone wrong. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll show you a 4-second trick that rewires this ancient glitch and turns humiliation into undeniable power. We've all been there. A cutting remark from a coworker, a passive-aggressive comment from a friend, and your mind just blanks. Hours later, the perfect response floods your mind, but the moment is gone, leaving you feeling frustrated and ashamed. This isn't just about winning an argument. Studies even show that people who occasionally push back receive 37% fewer critical remarks over time. Responding doesn't escalate conflict. It prevents it. Text bubble from one person, "Nice to see you finally contributing." I'll never forget the holiday party where a coworker named Jason said loudly, "Must be nice to finally contribute something after coasting for so long." I just laughed it off, but inside, I was crushed. I decided enough was enough. What I discovered next didn't just give me comebacks. It gave me back my confidence. And I promise, by the end of this video, you will have a simple, repeatable framework to handle any insult with unshakable calm. So, why? When your brain perceives a social threat, your amygdala, your ancient alarm system, hijacks the steering wheel. It shuts down higher reasoning to prioritize survival, fight, flight, or freeze. For our ancestors, freezing might have saved them from a predator. For us, it just makes that meeting with Jason incredibly awkward. The witty part of your brain only comes back online once the threat has passed. Hence, the brilliant shower comebacks. That feeling of replaying the moment over and over isn't self-torture. It's your brain running threat simulations to prepare you for next time. This brings us to the most powerful tool in your arsenal. A panicked freeze is your system hijacking you. A power pause is you taking back control. Here's how to do it. The next time someone says something cutting, don't rush to respond. Instead, 1. This signals confidence, not fear. 2. This anchors your body. 3. This tells your nervous system you are safe. This tiny pause does 3 incredible things. It buys time for your logical brain to come back online, it makes the other person uncomfortable, and it communicates that their comment wasn't important enough to rattle you. Once you've paused, you don't need a savage roast. You need a framework that protects your dignity. Here are 3 simple, devastatingly effective options. 1. The spotlight reversal. Don't defend yourself. Flip the pressure back on them. If they say, "You always have the weirdest opinions," you calmly reply, "Interesting. What's your take then?" Now 2. The calm mirror. Reflect their behavior back with poise. If they say, "Brave fashion choice," you smile and say, "Thanks for noticing. I love people who pay such close attention to detail." No sarcasm, just pure, unbothered confidence. 3. The genuine question. Sometimes, the most powerful move is forcing them to justify their rudeness. Ask with genuine curiosity, "What were you hoping to accomplish by saying that?" This isn't an attack. It's an invitation for them to reflect, and most people crumble. Notice a pattern? You're not stooping to their level. You're raising the conversation to yours. Here's the truth. Those perfect comebacks you think of hours later are proof you already have the intelligence and sharpness. You're not missing the skill. You're missing the timing. The 4-second pause is how you master the timing. Text on screen, I value working together. Are we good? And remember that bully, Jason? 6 months later, I used these tactics. Then I approached him privately and asked if we were good. He admitted he was struggling with imposter syndrome, and my success had triggered his insecurity. He went from my biggest critic to my strongest ally. So here's the key takeaway. You already have the intelligence. Now you have the reset button. I want to hear the best comeback you've ever thought of hours later. Drop it in the comments below, and let's turn that regret into a collective arsenal for everyone here. Now, go turn those missed moments into mastered ones.